20 signs a married man likes you but is hiding it. Number 1. He checks up on you often.
If he is your colleague, he will come to your workstation and make small talk or always join you when you are on a tea break. He creates a reason to pass by where you are just so that he can have an excuse to see you. He will ask you for your personal numbers or find your numbers somehow so that he can call you and text you about work and other non-work related things. And when he does not see you at work, he might even text or call to check if you are fine. You will soon notice that you have that person who cares about you because not a long time passes without him reaching out to you. And because you get used to his attention, you will even begin to return the favor.
Number 2. He wants to meet up with you alone.
When a married man likes you, he will create an excuse to meet up with you. He will offer to buy you lunch just so that he can have alone time with you. If he sees you sitting alone, he may even leave his crew or drop everything he was doing so that he can spend time with you. And when he meets up with you, he will prefer if it is just the two of you, because 3 is a crowd. You will notice that if your friends or colleagues are part of the meeting, he won't be as excited about the meeting. You will also notice that he never brings any of his crew along. It is just only him and you during your meetings.
Number 3. He blushes. According to an article in Carta Anthropogeny, blushing in humans strongly correlates with emotional arousal. So you will notice that his cheeks become reddish when talking to him. However, for a guy who is darker in complexion, it can be difficult to notice if the cheeks have turned red, but you can't miss that blushing smile on his face.
Number 4.
He is jealous when he sees you flirting with other guys.
If a married man sees you entertaining other guys or other men flirting with you, he will become jealous. When a man becomes jealous, it is a sign that he wants you to himself. You will notice that he is jealous when he suddenly changes or gives you the silent treatment. He might also ask you questions about the guy or even imply that the other guy is your boyfriend. He can even go to the extent of mentioning that the other guy is a player, while he is the biggest player since he is already married.
Number 5.
He downplays his marriage. Sometimes a married man will not even disclose that he is married, and that is why you have to be on the lookout for signs that he is a married man. If you already know that he is married, he will try to act as if his wife does not exist. He will hardly talk about her in your presence. If you ask him about his wife, he will avoid the topic or tell you that things are bad or say that let's rather not talk about her. He might even just remove his ring when he is with you so that you do not have to focus on the fact that he is married. Or he might even mention that if he met you years earlier, he would have married you. It is important to know that married men are masters of lies. He will never tell you that he is happily married because if he is honest, you will not be interested in him.
Number 6. He shows interest in your work and hobbies.
Signs a married man likes you but is hiding it is when he shows interest in your work. If you are a writer like me, he will follow all your work. He will become your greatest supporter. He will buy all your materials, subscribe to your blog, read all your articles, and commend you on the well-written, informative articles that you publish. If he hears you talk at a meeting, he will tell you that you did well. That was a valid point that you raised. And him showing interest in your work will melt your heart and you will befriend him even more. But be careful, because this is a proven strategy that works when you want to win your target over.
Number 7. He is inquisitive about your love life.
Another sign that a married man likes you but is hiding it is when he inquires about your love life. He will ask you if you have a boyfriend, if you stay together, if you are happy, and all sorts of personal uncomfortable questions. And because he is married, you will not see it as a sign that he is attracted to you. You will think that he is just making conversation or just being a concerned brother. When a married man asks such questions, he wants to know if he stands a chance with you. He wants to know how hard he has to work in order to win you over and find out what you like in a guy. He may even just badmouth potential crushes so that other men won't stand a chance with you. It is important to know that men are very selfish by nature. Although he already has someone, he wouldn't want someone else to have you.
Number 8. He compliments you often.
Another sign a married man likes you but is hiding it is when he compliments you more than any other person at your workplace. He will pay attention to you and even notice the slightest changes or details. He will tell you that you look nice in that dress, or your new hairstyle suits you very well. You will notice that he is always throwing compliments your way, even when it is not necessary. He will also compliment you on how smart and beautiful you are. He makes you feel beautiful, which boosts your self-esteem.
Number 9. He buys you gifts.
A clear sign that a married man likes you is when he spends on you.
He will offer to buy you lunch.
Some married men can even offer to take care of your bigger expenses like paying for your car or rent. A married man will be interested in knowing when your birthday is coming so that he can shower you with gifts and love. That will definitely melt your heart because women love thoughtful gestures. But know that this arrangement won't be forever. After he has achieved their mission, which is satisfying his lustful desires, he will leave you and stop doing all these great things.
Number 10. He gives you so much attention.
A married man will give you attention when he is attracted to you. He will listen to you attentively and make the conversation about you, your desires, your fears, your family, etc. Once in a while, he will even mention something that you said a while ago in order with the intention to impress you. The kind of attention that he gives can make you even fall for him because there is no one who gives you the same level of attention.
Number 11. He initiates physical touch.
He will hug you when he meets you after not seeing you for some days. And he will also lean closer to you when talking to you. And pat your shoulder, or even accidentally touch you when laughing. He can ask to check out your nails just so that he has an excuse to hold your hands. He may even prefer to sit right next to you at a seating area so he can touch you with his legs. If he is touchy with you, it is one of the signs a married man likes you but is hiding it.
Number 12. He comes to you for a second opinion.
When he consults you before making decisions, it can be a sign a married man likes you but is hiding it. When he wants to buy something or do something, he will first consult you. He will ask for your opinion when he has to buy a gadget, or a new car, where he should invest his money, or what he can do for his mom's birthday, etc. He makes you his trusted advisor and makes you believe that he really values your opinion.
Number 13.
He is nervous around you. When a guy is attracted to you, he might be nervous around you. His heart might even beat very fast, have sweaty palms, and he can even be fidgety. His hands and legs might even shake a bit. He might also fidget his chair, meaning that he cannot sit still for too long.
Number 14. He stares at you a lot.
When a guy is attracted to you, he won't only stare at your face, he will also stare onto your chest area, as well as the lower part of the body. And he might even look at your lips, which is a sign that he imagines himself kissing you. Also, when you are walking across the room, you can sense that his eyes are following you, and he does not stop until you are out of sight.
Number 15. He agrees to do you favors.
If you ask him for any favor, he will do it. He will go out of his way to make you happy. If you need manpower or someone to drive you, he will make means. Or if you need cash, he will gladly assist, but know that for him he sees it as an investment. He will get it back in kind when you lose your guard. Agreeing to do you favors is an opportunity for him to talk to you often.
Number 16.
He asks you to run some errands for him. A married man who likes you can even ask you to run some errands for him. He can ask you to buy him lunch when he sees you going to the shops. Such gives him the chance to have more interactions with you. When you agree, it makes him feel good and raises his hopes that in the future you will also agree to other bigger things like allowing him in between your legs.
Number 17.
He does not want to introduce you to his wife. Signs a married man likes you but is hiding it is when does not want to introduce you to his wife. Even if there are work events where he can invite at +1, he will not come with her. He does not want you to meet her because he still wants to stand a good chance with you. If you happen to be around his wife, he will act very serious. He will be a completely different man around you. He will be very professional. He won't want to raise her suspicions that he might be attracted to someone else.
Number 18. His image changes.
Another sign that a married man likes you but is hiding it is when he changes his image for you. You will notice that he dresses up differently, and even grooms his hair more often so that he looks neat. He will also make sure that you notice that something about him has changed.
Number 19.
His voice changes. A study led by Sterling University looked at 110 men and found that men talk in a more sing-songy voice when chatting to someone they think is hot. But they also talk more deeply when talking to an attractive woman. So if you have noticed that his voice changes when talking to you, it is a body language of a man secretly in love with you.
Number 20.
He mirrors you. When a man is falling for you or has strong feelings for you, his actions will begin to mirror yours. Mirroring is a way of imitating another person's body language.
Look for mirroring in the following ways. He might begin to use the phrases that you use. or imitates some of your expressions. He crosses his arms just like you.